Welcome to Topless Galore. Today we'll be looking at 10 race competitors in different sports deciding to celebrate before they cross the finish line. And based on the title, this was a serious mistake. I get that you want to be like Usain Bolt and start celebrating early and still break a record. But you aren't him, so just get across the finish line real quick and then go mad celebrating. You will just end up looking like a dumbass when you lose and we still won't remember your name, so just win the damn race. If you happen to enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below, and also make sure to turn on those notifications. Let's get right into it. Let's start out with Verismo, who was competing at the Superbike Evolution race in Brazil and was way ahead of his opponents coming to the finish line, so he decided to act like an idiot. This douchebag looked back a second too early, thus he never saw his competitors coming fast. If he would just have waited, he would have seen them and never would have celebrated, or at least he should have done a double take. Anyways, when he started celebrating, he let go of the accelerator obviously, and when he tried to step on it again, his bike was in third gear and it didn't have the power to keep up. Both of these guys beat him past the line. This guy that is winning the race very comfortably is named Rotherham, and he has a tendency to have some of the wildest celebrations and showboating antics in bike racing. But here he did it just a little bit too early. I think there were a couple of mistakes here. First, obviously celebrating early by taking his hands off the handlebars, but also taking a high line, which gave his opponent the faster and easier passing bottom line. Also, if you're going to take your hands off, at least keep pedaling somewhat hard, just in case. Even with all this, he barely lost by inches.
Left to go, there it is, and the checkered flag waiting for him as Bjorn Wilderen comes down towards the checkered flag. In fact, slows by his pit. He slowed too early.
This might be the biggest idiot on this list, and his name is Bjorn Wilderen, who was leading the F3000 race in Monaco back in 2003, where he took the celebration to another level. Yeah, this guy almost stopped in front of his crew right before he was going to pass the finish line, because he wanted to celebrate with them. For God's sakes, man, you're going to be celebrating with them in about 20 seconds. Just get to the end. Anyway, his rival passed him at full speed, and when he tried to start up again, he just spun his tires and watched somebody else win.
There's a moral to this.
Yeah, maybe next time wait that extra second before celebrating. A college track star learned the dangers.
This guy from the University of Oregon was about to win this race and had a big lead in the last straightaway, but he slept on his opponent. Pretty sure this guy thought that the crowd was applauding his win and he wanted to hear more noise. But little did he know that they were actually getting loud because the other guy was closing the gap as he was busy celebrating. His face at the end is freaking priceless. Almost like he's saying, that doesn't count, right? I won this race because of my lead? Come on! So many years riding a bike at a professional level, you think that you would be able to ride it without any hands. Well, this guy wanted to do that to celebrate, but he was so overjoyed he forgot his basic skill. That is one hard fall. I'm not talking about him hitting the ground, but instead that he lost the race after being so far ahead and then had to watch his rival celebrate early by doing the exact same move successfully. You could see the desperation as he was unable to get his feet right on the pedals, so instead he started running. That has to suck. Have you ever seen those bikers on the freeway doing the wheelies and there's a little part of you that wants them to fall down? Well, this video will let you live that, but not with a fall.
Pra comemorar, lá vem Juraci. Empina a moto. Juraci.
Hoje não! Hoje não! Hoje não! Hoje não! Hoje sim!
I think the guy that falters is named Jurassic Black, as he tried to do a wheelie, not once, but twice, as he was still pretty far away from the finish line. The winner, Joao Ricardo, just stepped on the gas, and he was probably in shock that this guy was just giving him the win. After the first wheelie, he's probably thinking that he still has no shot, but once this guy goes for the second one, he really bunkers down and comes out with a win. Jamie Wilkins appeared to be in a tight race during the Via Rampa Twilight Criterium, but for some reason starts punching the air in celebration. Just look at how the winner pulls around and starts pedaling like a madman after he saw this guy start celebrating. Then he just stretches out the bike to win by a few inches. Couldn't find more of this video, but I think he realizes he lost as he is crossing the finish line in second place. This one hurts a little bit because this is during a long ass marathon race and this guy loses with like a foot to go.
My man Ben Payne, and followed by Scott Overall from Great Britain. And boy, you
Great
talk
Britain
about
is
a game.
going fast. He can
Quit
catch
looking,
him.
quit looking, quit looking. Run!
Pretty sure he didn't see this guy for a while. So at first he was probably thinking, hey, why did he pull away the tape, man? I wanted to run through it. Only to realize that his victory was ripped from his grasp. I guess this is the benefit of being second place. You can see how hard you need to push yourself to be able to win, while the guy in first is just hoping that they don't have the energy to push the pace. Now we head over to horse racing, where this jockey had a bit of a different losing experience because he thought he had already won and had crossed the finish line.
Houseboat Island in third, Moscow Flyer, High Cloy the far side. They're running up towards the finish, and he's mistaken the winning post. He's mistaken the winning post completely, Roger Loughlin, and High Cloy has come through to win it. What a disaster.
He was actually 100 yards from the finish line and made this mistake as he thought the post 100 yards from the finish line was the end. I wonder if he's thinking that the other jockey should probably stop whipping the horse. Like, I know you lost the race, but there's no need to punish your horse like that. He ended up in third place, and I'm not sure when he realized he lost, but the owner is going to be pissed. Just look at this guy named Martin Gluth, pushing the pace of the race, ready to win. But the bad news was that he was using all his energy one lap too early.
Links raus, der ehemalige Mountainbiker gibt alles hier im für ihn vermeintlichen Finale und reißt kurz vor der Ziellinie den Arm hoch zur Siegerpose. Allerdings eine Runde zu früh.
Yeah, this race still had one lap left, and this guy used all his stored energy trying to be in first place when he crossed the finish line. Wonder if the guy leading the pack in second place is tapping his head like saying, "Don't, you idiot!" Or is he letting the group know that there has just been a giant mistake and they can still win? Then the winner, I think, is changing gears when everybody is just passing him. I wonder when the shock really hit him that they were still racing. This goes to show you guys that you should first secure your victory and then go shove it in your opponent's face. You will have all the time in the world to showboat later, so just finish it. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.